a well-regulated militia. Being necessary to the security of a free state, the right of the people to keep and bear arms shall not be infringed.
To understand why those words were included in the Bill of Rights as the Second Amendment, you'd have to go back to the country's earliest days. The colonies had just won independence from the British in the Revolutionary War and had used their own weapons to fight and defend themselves. They wanted to maintain that sovereignty and be prepared to defend themselves in the future if needed. During the drafting of the Constitution, there were two major political groups. Federalists favored a strong central government with a strong standing army. Anti-Federalists favored strong state governments and strong state militias that could be called upon in a national crisis. They were wary of a large military presence that could easily exert control. After much deliberation, the Constitution was ratified in 1787, granting the federal government the authority to raise an army. But the absence of a Bill of Rights had been a central debate during the ratification process. Anti-Federalists thought the Constitution lacked specific protections for individual liberties and consolidated too much power into the hands of the federal government. James Madison, who supported the addition of a Bill of Rights, proposed what would eventually become the Second Amendment as a compromise to ensure states could retain their militias without the fear that Congress could dismantle them, and to prevent a federal army from turning against its citizens. This struck a balance of power between the federal government and the states. So in 1789, the first Congress of the United States considered Madison's amendment to the Constitution, along with several others, and in 1791, 10 of them were ratified, turning Madison's proposal to keep and bear arms into the Second Amendment and the Bill of Rights of the Constitution.